At the beginning, I didn't know what it was going to be or what it was going to transpire to be. I knew that it's something that I wanted to do because the prior year I'd worked for another outfitter, but I saw the scale of what they were doing, and I knew then that it was very obtainable to do that.
Fucking find a bigger one.
I had met Alex through a different friend of mine, and he came into the archery shop where I worked, and somehow we hit it off talking about chasing big deer. And I think we both could tell pretty early on that we shared a lot of the same passions and the same drive to chase big deer. And pretty soon after meeting him, he came to me with the idea of starting an outfitter and wanting to not only continue to chase big deer ourselves, but be able to put other people on big deer. And we had no idea that it would turn into anything like it is today.
It's to the point where it's an obsession for him, it's a passion for him, it's a drive for him that he is not going to stop until he is successful. And he's already proving that to all of us here, how successful that he is in doing this. I mean, as one of his best friends, I can't even tell you how many states he's hunting in right now. Like, that's just because it's constantly changing. I can't tell you how many acres he's hunting in right now, just because it's something I can't keep up with. It's something that he continues to build on and grow, and that's where his success is going to continue to come from.
He's competitive. Alex has a competitive streak in him. He knows not in his vocabulary. Never has been. He's a beast.
You know, I don't have nothing but respect for anybody in this job. It's not easy. If you do it the right way, it is very time consuming, and you have to really have a drive and a passion for it to do it.
Let's get it, baby. We about to get buck nasty.
They're amazing. I mean, I just never seen so many big bucks. I never dreamed it. I just never dreamed it even happened, that there was bucks like that around here. When he was a little boy, he'd just drop his book bag. We had a big pond out back. He'd come through one door, drop it, wouldn't say nothing, drop his book bag, run to and get his fishing pole and head on to the farm, and then head to the pond, man. Started him shooting when he was like 5 years old, you know, 22 pistol, and he was really, really good, man. I couldn't believe it.
I see him setting up in other states. It'll be as big as he wants to take it. There's no question.
He'd rather hunt than eat. And when he was young, we went deer hunting in Henry County. He wanted to go, a friend of mine. And I'll never forget that morning. He kept saying it was a squirrel. And no, son, I ain't no squirrel. This is when he was young. He was just getting into it. I said, no, get ready. Get your gun ready. I said, this is a buck. And boy, he got his gun ready, and first shot, down it went, and it rode almost to the truck. I mean, absolutely rode to the truck. And so we put it in. I'll never forget that day.
What do you think about what we got going on now with Whitetail Project?
It blows.
Did you ever think it would?
I would have never imagined it's got as big as it has, and for Alex to do it, but it's unreal. It's just so unreal that he has done, and he loves it. That's his passion.
Where do you see it going in the future?
Oh, wow. As far as he wants it to go. And he's deep in it. He's deep into the hunting. It ain't just deer, you know. We're looking at turkey and dove and ducks and geese. It's just as far as Alex wants to take it. He's got it going on, and it's the limit.
We really thought we were going to take, somewhere around 20 people the first year and start small and just see where it went and do it for fun. And we learned pretty quickly that the word got out that we were doing a really good job for the clients we did take. And then somehow in the first year we ended up with 50 people, and the next year we ended up with 100, and now we're going into our third year and we're looking to double that. In my eyes, we're one of the best outfitters in the state, and I truly believe that in the next couple of years we're going to be one of the best outfitters in the country.
It seems tough at times. A lot of change this year, being you're going into season 3. Season 4? Yeah, a lot of groundwork going into season 3, a lot of change. And it's sometimes it's a little overwhelming, but I know at the end of the day what we're doing it for. Everything I do, I'll hit it head on, and I feel like us as a team is not going to let this fail. So the guys that's around me now are driven just as much as I am, and we're going to go get it no matter what. So, maybe it's Jake's input, Logan's input, Heath's input, my input. Anybody who's on our Moultries that's on our team. Bane, Lashbrook does a lot. There's a lot of us that keep an eye on those cameras, and to be honest, Lashbrook and Jake, really, they keep track of the farms, pretty well, so that, we've got a list of every farm, and then after that, we'll all sit down and look at what wins we can hunt them on, and, Moultries played a big part in that for us. They've really, really helped us in the last, I'd say, we've been using them 2 seasons, this is 2 seasons. And so we've used Moultrie for the last 2 seasons, and that's helped us a lot. When me and Jake first started, and we was pretty much solo. It was just me and him, right? And we were using card checkers, and that was tough. That was a whole different ball game. Now we can pull up our app, and we can go to what farm we want to and look at what shooters we got and see what wind we need to play and go in there and dice them.
We really, really work hard for our clients to find the biggest bucks that we can and on the best properties. When you come to us, I think what people value is that they know that they're coming to hunt with people that have the same passions as them, that are chasing big deer. We're not out here to make money at it. We're here because we truly love chasing the biggest deer that we can, and that's where we get our fulfillment.
Somebody who's putting as much into a company like this already, or putting as much as they are into this company, they're serious. And it's obvious to me how serious he is about getting the biggest deer, the most property, and getting people on places that they couldn't be before.
I'm not scared to say that, and in all honesty, that our average was around 150 inches. That's not just throwing a number out there. I think that if you sat down and tallied it up, I would say that we were over rather than under. We took a lot of big deer last year, and then here we are year 3, and you guys will get to witness that throughout the season of what that's going to look like. But if you could use your imagination, it's going to be good.
Thanks.